as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. The scenery around here, you just wouldn't believe it's such a beautiful place hides such a dark secret. You just imagine what sort of training goes on here. This is the heart of the place. I don't know if you can see that sign, the living classroom. It's where children's lessons take place. Take you down into the combat zone. Life on the veg. Yeah, these people, they grow their own vegetables and herbs. It's really extreme. And, as you can see, a lot of work goes into this. Really devoted extremists. God knows what this little lad's going to turn out like. Hello mate, you alright? Right, so I've been here with the state of my teeth, my rollings. It's, oh, do you know, it's embarrassing talking to these cameras. Anyway, I've been here a week, a day, feels like a week. I've been here a day now. And I've been alright. I think I've settled in okay. I've come back to the car though. I'm just keeping myself to myself. I don't want to stick out. I was sitting around a campsite fire today with a few of the extremists. Friendly people. They're just friendly people. You know, you would never guess that they were far right. But I mean, they were talking about growing their own food, holistic health, mad stuff like that. You know, I've gained their trust completely. They don't mind me. I've gained their trust completely. They don't mind me walking around filming them. So I'm on stage later. I have to do a poem, and I've over the last 2.5 years, I've cultivated this image that I'm a poet that wears a hat. It's been very difficult. It's not me. It's not who I am. I don't write poetry. I've got a nephew. He's 6 years old. He's got autism and unfortunately suffers from Tourette's. But he's the person who writes my poems. A 6-year-old with Tourette's. But this lot, they've never seemed to. They think it's good. I've got to go on stage later and recite a 6-year-old's poem in front of David Icke. I'm a bit nervous, but up till now, it's all worked fine. Well, I've got some exciting news now. I've had to come back to the car again. I've just met the top extremist, the most hate-filled, spiteful man in the world, I think. David Icke, and he came in with his entourage, and I don't know where the courage came from. I just moved forward and shook his hand and said, "Hello, David. We've met before." David, we had to cut the set short to get you on. All right. So at least you give us a video selfie. That's the least you can do for me. Say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone.
Thank you. I think I'm getting close now into the belly of the beast. I think I'm getting really close. So I'm undercover in this right-wing extremist camp. You may have seen this man before. This field will be packed tomorrow. Well, it's dark now, so I feel a little bit safer. And really get up close and personal with these people now, to show you how nasty they really are. I've been speaking to them all day. I haven't heard any plots to overthrow the government or any conversations using violence or anything like that. But you can be rest assured that these people are extreme right-wing conspiracy theorists that are just totally awful people. So just look at them. I have to dance to fit in, otherwise they might suspect me. Turns out the average age of these right-wing extremists is about 40, 50, and they listen to this really cheesy music, dance to it all night, which is sort of handy because I used to dance to this, so I can sort of fit right in, if you know what I mean. Show you what I mean. Wait. Just feel about, I've really sort of fit in quite well. There's a geezer here with no hair whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? It's, oh mate, hello. Hello! So I just go around effortlessly, doing what I want. It's quite amazing, really. Security's really lax. I get shadowed by these two wherever I go. Make sure I know. Just got to blend in. I think everybody's on drugs. Try and slip in. Thank you. Being warned about my shoelace. Well, I've just been by a fireside, and I don't think they knew I was there. Tomorrow, they were talking about the uprising, the weapons they're going to use. I didn't really catch too much of it, but tomorrow we're going to see it. It's the weaponisation of our creativity. I wasn't really too sure what they were talking about, but tomorrow's the day. I'm going to get all of this on video.
Transhumanism is the new religion. Metaverse, welcome to the newest prison for you to live in. It's a war on your essence, the warnings are present, but who will choose to listen? They sell virtual reality like you can live your fantasy, but that's all part of the strategy to plug you in and take control. Microchips replacing souls, that has always been the goal. Look, hey yo, check the methods they've been using. Slow and steady they've been grooming, projecting their illusion, sending messages in movies, predictive programming. They've been telling us the blueprint. Why is everything connected to computers? This path that we're treading is abusive, venomous and ruthless. Predators are looming, weapons aimed at anything that's human. Yo, they want a digital age, but I ain't gonna be a digital slave. They ain't gonna put a chip in my brain. I ain't ever gonna give my spirit away, nah, nah. Can't digitize me, can't digitize us, can't digitize we, nah, nah. Can't digitize me, can't digitize us, cause we're living life free. Artificial intelligence is the devil's development. They've been cooking up malevolent recipes. Man or machine, the definition's getting blurry. Organic till death, I'll never let them convert me. I think this is what they've always been planning. Get them hooked on the gadgets, don't worry about the damage. The younger the better, get them on a phone while they're in nappies. That's how you create a population of addicts. They set traps for the masses. These black mirrors are black magic programming. Yeah, I see cyborgs caught in a mind war. Silent weapons, this is what they were designed for. Smart watch, smart phone, smart city, smart home. I don't really see how this is smart though, nah bro. Mass surveillance and monitoring, digital cages, they're locking you in. They want a digital age, but I ain't gonna be a digital slave. They ain't gonna put a chip in my brain. I ain't ever gonna give my spirit away, nah, nah. Can't digitize me, can't digitize us, can't digitize we, nah, nah. Can't digitize me, can't digitize us, cause we're living life free. Kids these days can't survive life without a device in their eyesight. Deep human connection has gone bye-bye, cause they'd rather connect to the Wi-Fi. My, the World Wide Web, the spiders caught us, we've been cursed by them, yeah.
I've been filming these people now for 2.5 years or more, and I've got to know them, and I've got to find out why they do what they do,
Love you.
All I've ever felt is love. That's all I've ever felt from these people. All they've ever done is help me.
Caught in a trap. There's no way out. Caught in a trap. Oh, there's no way out. Because I love you too much. Caught in a trap.
Well, that was some weekend. Driving home, on my own, listening to absolute nonsense. It's just can't get anything on it. It's just terrible.
No, I ain't smash free. Spending all your time trying to break a
Oh my god, this is awful. I couldn't record everything over the weekend. There was one poignant moment I want to talk about. I sort of was earwigging on a conversation, and it was a woman talking about her father with end of care, and in his end of care life, end of life care. And do you know what I started saying? Oh, I'll just have to get going. Right. Yeah, I'm driving back now. There's so much I'd like to share with you. There was one really poignant moment for me, and I was earwigging on a conversation with a lady talking about end-of-life care and how her father had died. And then this is a bit personal to me because I've witnessed end-of-life care, and I know what I fucking saw. And this girl had seen the same thing with her father, and I butted in on the conversation. I says, listen, I want to tell you my experience, and I told them what had happened, and I told them about my feelings of powerlessness watching a man die needlessly, if you like, and it just, well, the emotions started running up in me, and she gave me a cuddle, and you know what, we both just started fucking crying. I don't know why, alright? We both just started crying. We was holding on to each other crying, and it's fucking starting me off now. I apologised to her for triggering her, for whatever that word is, and she was alright, and she went off. I see her about an hour later. She come back and she said to me she went over to the crystals or something. I just burst into tears over there, and we ended up cuddling again, and I was just crying my fucking eyes out. And she said this is where the healing takes place. I don't know what that fucking means. I don't know what any of this means. All I experienced there was love. I didn't experience any fucking hate. I never have done. I've never seen any hate, racism, nothing when I've been with these people. I didn't want to leave.
To kill people, not the COVID, and if they were older than that, they didn't bother with a ventilator for them. They went straight for the midazolam and morphine and killed them that way. And Matt Hancock had the audacity to sit there on the news and say, well, we needed to relieve the pressure on the NHS. When what he should have been saying is, I ordered 2 years worth of midazolam and we used it in 6 months straight.
Time to say you are sorry. Don't let your pride get in the way. When I see your son has blood clots, oh, it's wrong. But COVID would have been worse, I guess. Can't you see you've been had? It's really that bad. But you've got to know that the lockdowns didn't work. The masks, they didn't work. The vaccines are making you ill. Let's all get together. It's time to say you were wrong. Just say you were wrong.
I'm wrong 11% of the time.
Quality mate. So I'm deep undercover in this extremist racist training camp. Right-wing conspiracy theorists.
Look, they'll let anyone in here, wouldn't they?
I recognise you now, Matt.
I've gone back undercover now in this terrorist training camp. Racists, far right, these people.
In the first place, it's 5 minutes in my future.